Another meal prep idea. I'm going to show you how to do spinach and ricotta cannelloni and make ahead and leave it in the fridge or in the freezer for your future use. For this recipe I'm using cannelloni tubes, and they are instant cannelloni tubes. There are two varieties. The other one is not instant, so you need to boil it. Instead of cannelloni tubes, you can use fresh lasagna sheets too in this recipe. So let's start. These are the ingredients that you will need. The white sauce is optional. If you don't want to do it, you can go with the pasta sauce. I'm going to do a white sauce to give that extra creaminess to the dish. For that I'm using 50 grams butter with 50 grams flour and about 500 milliliters fresh milk. That is for the white sauce. And then I'm using a bottle of pasta sauce. You can use any brand, any kind as you wish. And a cup of Parmesan cheese, 2 cups of fresh spinach thawed. I blanched the spinach and chopped finely. Or you can use frozen spinach thawed and squeeze the extra liquid out. Salt, pepper and a bit of nutmeg powder, and going to use 750 grams fresh ricotta. So let's start doing it. Let's do the white sauce first. For that, add the butter into a pot and melt the butter. And into that add the flour. Cook the flour with the butter until the floury taste gone, and reduce the heat and add the cold milk. Add a bit first and dissolve the flour and the butter in the milk. Keep on adding milk and stir while adding milk. After, the sauce should be free of lump, so it will look like this. If you like only, you can add a bit of stock powder. That will give extra flavor. Always the flavor matters. You can add a bit of salt and pepper or nutmeg to give more flavor. When it starts thickening, you can add a bit more milk and cook until it thickens properly. Once it starts thickening, it's the consistency, so take it out. Into a larger bowl, add the ricotta and mix it. Into that add the salt and the pepper with the nutmeg powder. Add the spinach. If you are not a vegetarian, you can add 1 egg into this too. And add half of the Parmesan cheese. After, take a large piping bag and put the mixture in. This is the easiest way of doing the cannelloni. If not, you can use a teaspoon and fill it too, but it takes time. And cut the piping bag, then fill the cannoli like this and fill it properly like this. It needs to be filled to both sides. Take the baking tray that you are going to bake and put some white sauce onto the bottom. If you are not using white sauce, you can add tomato sauce. And then put the cannoli on the tray like this. So let's do another one. And then put it on like this. And if you have baking trays with the lids, you can put them in baking trays without baking and put the lid on and freeze them. And the other way is without cooking it, you can freeze the cannelloni like this and do the sauces whenever you want to. I'm going to bake this and freeze it, so it's just to thaw after all. So I finished doing one whole tray. These are the extras. So how can you freeze them? To freeze without cooking, take a large sandwich bag or a freezer bag and stack them nicely. Take the excess air out from the bag and seal the bag. Turn it over like this, and this goes to the freezer. And whenever you want to make a meal quickly, you can take them out, put them on a tray and some ready-made pasta sauce with a bit of cheese on top. Bake about 40 minutes and it's done. And when you do this, make sure that these are not fresh lasagna sheets, so you will need a bit extra liquid than normal. Put some white sauce on top. And for extra flavor, put some tomato sauce on top. And this goes to the preheated oven, 180 Celsius, about 30 minutes or until it's well cooked. So the cannelloni is ready, and this is how it is. After, plate them, or if you want to freeze them, take two like this and then put it in sandwich bags or even in individual containers. Sprinkle some parmesan on top and it's ready to be served. Hope you will enjoy. See you next time.